What if you could sell digital products online without posting every day, without going live, and definitely without dancing on Reels? Because you can, and if you haven't heard about this strategy yet, it's not your fault. It's because it's not flashy. It doesn't go viral. But it works, especially if you're an introvert, a deep thinker, or just tired of shouting into the void. This is the underrated path to online sales that doesn't burn you out, and you're about to learn how it works. When I decided to take everything I knew from 30 years in marketing and finally start my own business, I followed the advice everyone was giving out. Grow your audience, show your face, build on social. So I did. I posted on Instagram, I made Reels, I spent way too much time writing captions, editing videos, and trying to keep up with trends that made me cringe. And what did I have to show for it? A few hundred followers and 0 sales. It wasn't that I wasn't working hard. It was that I was working on the wrong platform for the kind of business that I was trying to build. That's when I found a different way, a way to attract the right people without performing for an algorithm. And it completely changed everything. If you're new here, welcome. I make videos to help quietly ambitious people start and grow digital product businesses in a way that feels calm, aligned, and actually sustainable. So if this video resonates with you, take a second to like and subscribe. It's free, it helps me keep making videos like this, and it helps more people like us find content that actually supports the way we want to build. We've been told that visibility equals success, that if you want to sell, you have to build an audience, and to build an audience, you have to be constantly visible. But what that actually looks like is a full-time performance. You're posting every day, you're trying to be relatable, you're chasing trends and hoping for views, and you're wondering if you're cut out for this because it all feels so exhausting. Now I want to be super clear about something here. I am not throwing shade on people who have found success through social media. I follow creators on Instagram and YouTube that I admire their work, I learn from them. Some of them are incredible at using these platforms to connect and grow and sell. I'm a frequent viewer of short form content. I love watching it. I just realized that I didn't feel comfortable putting my own content out that way. Not because I'm necessarily shy, but because I wanted my business to feel aligned with how I naturally show up in the world. I didn't want to be on call for the algorithm. I didn't want my creativity tied to trends that I couldn't keep up with. And I knew if I didn't find a different strategy, I was going to give up on something that I really believed in. So how do you sell a digital product online without social media? Well, you use what we call discovery platforms. That's YouTube, that's Pinterest, that's Google. Even a blog can work. These platforms have one huge thing in common. They're all built around search. Here's why that matters. On Instagram or TikTok, content might last a day if you're lucky. According to Hootsuite, the average Instagram reel has a lifespan of about 48 hours before views drop off significantly. Compare that to Pinterest, where a pin can circulate for 4 months or more, or YouTube, where a single long-form video can bring in views, leads, and sales for years. That's the difference between performing for an audience and positioning yourself to be found by the right audience. So let me give you a real example from my own business. I spent months trying to grow on Instagram. I followed all the advice, I posted constantly, I barely cracked 300 followers, and I didn't make a single sale. But then I pivoted to YouTube. I posted 13 videos. Most of them had fewer than 50 views, but one video hit. It didn't just get seen, it got found. And that one video led to dozens of lead magnet downloads, new email subscribers, and people joining the waitlist for my next paid product. That's what I mean when I say discoverable content is the introvert's superpower. You don't need a big audience, you need the right audience. And when you let your content sit on a platform built for search, it keeps working long after you publish it. So, how do you start selling digital products online without social media? Here's a simple roadmap. Step 1, pick your platform. YouTube is my favorite, but blogging and Pinterest are great too. Step 2, Create one simple product. Think a guide, a checklist, a challenge. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to help someone. Step 3, offer a lead magnet. Give away something valuable in exchange for an email address. This builds your list of warm buyers before you ever sell. And step 4, make searchable content. What is your ideal customer typing into Google? What are they trying to solve? Start there. Step 5, use email to sell. It's where trust is built, and it's so much easier to make sales through email than trying to fight for attention on social media. Now, if content planning stresses you out or you don't know where to start with keywords and topics, this is exactly where ChatGPT comes in handy. I actually created a free video that shows you how to train ChatGPT to act like your marketing assistant. It walks you through exactly what to tell it about your audience, your business, your product, your brand voice, so it can help you brainstorm, outline, and write content that actually sounds like you. You can click the card on the screen to watch that now, or check the description for the link. And if you want the free ChatGPT onboarding sheet that I use in that video, you can download it from my Stan store. Link is down below. I started this business at 53 years old, while working full-time, with no audience, no ads, no trends. If you've been holding back because you thought you had to build a business the way other people do it, you don't. You don't need a bigger personality. You don't need more energy. You just need a strategy that fits who you already are. So give yourself permission to build the quiet way. It's sustainable, it's effective, and it's available to you starting today. If you've got a digital product idea, drop it down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're working on or thinking about. And if you're thinking, okay, this sounds amazing, but how do I actually start my business the right way? The next video breaks it all down for you. I'll walk you through the step-by-step plan I would follow if I were starting from scratch today. No fluff, no burnout, just a real path forward. You can watch that next. I'll see you over there. If this saved you time or gave you clarity, please hit like and subscribe. I've got a lot more videos coming and they're all made with you in mind.